Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Long Pamay, and this weekend I'm gonna be adding some more videos to the UI and UX series. In this video, I'm gonna introduce you to DatePicker X, which is compatible with both 32-bit as well as 64-bit Excel or Office. I just designed this last weekend, so if you face any problem or issues, just do let me know in the comment or email me. I'll take care of it as soon as possible. DatePicker X is absolutely free. You can find the link to download from the video description. Okay, so before we begin, if you haven't, please do not forget to subscribe for latest updates and also to support my channel. And it will be very helpful if you could share this with other Excel users. Thank you. Okay, so first let me give a quick demo and then I'll show you how to implement this. It's very simple to implement this. So this is a sample form I built in just to demonstrate this. All these labels with dates have a date picker attached to it. So once you click on the text box, it brings up this date picker. Okay, and like any other calendar, you can navigate. Like go to next month, or you can even go to previous months, and then you can jump to the current month as well by click on today, or you can go directly to other year as well. For example, let's say we want to go to 2019 or 2020, 2021 March, and then you can select the date and it brings up here. Yeah, and then this is example where you can directly click and bring up this as well, or you can have an icon next to the text box or within the text box, and you can load it up as well in this fashion, similar way, and then here as well. Okay, so this is an example of where you put the like your date picker is on the user form itself and not on the multi-page. So if you want to implement it in your multi-page, for example, in the other UI videos, I've shown how to design this app. So the time when I built this, it was 32-bit Excel, but now I use Excel in 64-bit. So I've implemented here as well. So yeah, this is what we built. And then yeah, so this is example. All these text box and objects are within the multi-page. So I'm gonna also tell you how to implement it there as well. Okay. One last demo will be on the color. You can also change the color and everything. For example, to suit like with the theme of your phone, you can also change it, or you can even show the calendar here. Like it doesn't have to be right next to the text box. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention was the basic functionality here is if the calendar is going to go beyond the form, one specific handler I've added is that it's going to show from the like from the top like upwards, and then if otherwise it's going to be like right next to the text box in this fashion. Yeah. Okay, so in the video description, you'll find to download this particular file. Okay, this is where I've added all the codes and objects necessary for that. So this is a blank Excel. I'm gonna demonstrate quickly. Here, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna insert a user form. Let's say this is your user form. And then maybe something like this. Just for this demonstration, just bear with me. And then hmm, let me quickly put a text here, like this, yeah. So let's say that this is your form. It's not looking good, but will serve a purpose. Okay. Um, Now, when the user form loads up, if you want to run a code, you put any code here, right? Message box, let's say hello or something. Yeah, F5, it's gonna say hello and then loads up this file. Okay, now let's say that we want to add a date picker to some of these fields. Let's say this and this and this. Yeah, I'm gonna just put a back color so that, or maybe a border color. Okay, here it is. Let's say we want to put date picker in these highlighted ones, for example. What you can do is you can download this file from the video description. Just open it and you drag these objects into your file. Okay, so this blank Excel is what we are demonstrating now. So first I'm gonna drag this class, just drag it here into your Explorer project. Okay, and then you'll see that it's here now. Similarly for this one, just drag it here, and I'll give a quick walkthrough as well what the code does. And now the last thing will be in the user form. Okay, in this user form, double click on this and then just copy this object. Okay, so this is data, date picker X. Just select on the frame, okay, on the frame, and just right click, copy, go to your form, and you can paste this picker anywhere, okay, in your form. If you use a multi-page, then you paste this in your multi-page. Okay, now while designing, if this is distracting, you can just move it like this. Okay, you can leave a space here so that the calendar can show up, or you can on runtime, like increase the size of the form as well. That's up to you. And then, so now we have copied this module class and then the object itself. Now what we need is, if you right click on this template, user form one, and then you go to view code, you'll see all this code. Okay, so do one thing, just copy everything from here, copy all this code, go to the bottom, copy everything. Okay, and then go to your module, form, and here this is blank Excel, right? This is where we put in our code. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, all right. So now what you need to do is after you paste this here, if you already have a code, all the codes, just make sure this one goes to the top here like this, and this ones can be like anywhere within your user form module. Okay, and now you need to add this particular line, this line in the initialize user form initialize. Okay, so go to your user form like this, user form, and then select initialize and paste this line. Okay, and now just start up your form. As such, it's not going to do anything. Now in order for the date to show up, you can add this line, get date. Okay, this is to show the date and this is to hide the date. Okay, so have this in the enter event. So if I go back to my form, shift F7 and click on this object, now everything is ready. You just need to hook this events, yeah, with this calendar. Now press F7, it's gonna go and then it's probably gonna bring it the events to change. So from here you select enter. Okay, in this whatever your object is, enter, just add this line, get text. Okay, now in text box 2 we have added, so if I press F5 now and then click here, it's gonna show up the date picker. Okay, like this. So similarly, let's do this for other controls as well. So here I can, this is again change, so I'm gonna select enter event. As soon as it enters, then we want to show the date picker. Yeah, and then for this as well, enter. Now you can just go and compile so that all these unused ones are gone. Yeah, like this. Now press F5, it's gonna load up the form, and then here it is. So if it has enough space, it's gonna go show downwards, otherwise it's gonna show upwards like this. The calendar will position itself. Yeah, like this. Okay, so one thing here to notice, when you click here, if you do not select anything, it's not gonna close, even if you go somewhere else. Yeah. So in that scenario, if you want to automatically hide when you click on other controls. You can have this on other controls like this one. Similarly, on enter, you can just hide the calendar in case it is visible. Yeah, so it's going to automatically find if it is there, and then if it is currently open, it's just going to close it. So I don't select anything and proceed to the next one. It's gonna automatically hide it. Comes back, it will show back. Yeah, like this. Okay, so this is how you can use this date pickers, as simple as that. After you bring all these modules, class, and the object itself, the object is here. Yeah, let me call this as demo form, something like that. Yeah. What else? Okay, regarding the icon. So what I did with the icon in that demo was I put an image like this, yeah, a small one like this, and then I removed the border for sure, and then I just put an image. Where's the image? Yeah, here it is. So I added this icon like this, okay, and I think it's stretched like this. Okay, and then what I did was I double click here, and instead of before drag over, just do mouse down. In the mouse down, I've also given an example here. Just put X there so that we know where it is. So in the mouse down, what I put was this, okay? The text box that you want to focus, and then that where you want to add a date, and then get date. We just need to call this, okay? So coming back down here, where's that? Where's the X? Here it is. So in the image, mouse down, when it's clicked down, yeah, we want to trigger this, okay? Uncomment this, and instead of text box 5, we will put the text box that we want to add the date to, yeah? Select the Control F4, so we want to add it to text box 6, yeah? So I'm back down here, and then I'll set it like this, okay? Now I'm gonna press F5. When I click here, it's gonna bring up the date, yeah? Okay, so one quick walkthrough if you're interested how to design this, or if you run into issues as far as the date is concerned. It's not going to be a problem, but let's say that you want to change the color, you want to know how to position this. For example, now it always shows up right next to the text box. Maybe you want to show it below. Yeah, it depends on how you have designed your user form. So as of now, it's gonna like try and position it away from the text box with a gap. But if you want to position it differently and change the color, I'm gonna give a quick walkthrough. Okay, so first, so that will be all as far as implementing is concerned. I'm gonna tell you now how this works. Okay, so where's the initializer? Form, and okay, here it is. So when the user form loads up, this code is gonna run. So basically, this code is gonna add all this into the combo box. For example, this one, yeah, it's gonna add all the months, the year, and then and all the dates necessary. Yeah, it's gonna like attach all these controls that you see here. Um, all these are like different labels attached to it. Okay, all these small labels. The date label is different, and then there's a background to that, and like for the class effects and all this. Yeah. So basically, in the simplest term, okay, when this initialize is run, when this code is executed, it's gonna load the year with the current date, all the months, and then it's gonna set the set up the object with this DatePicker X class, okay, so that we don't have to add the effects for all of them again and again. Yeah, this is going to take care of that, all the effects. So if you go here, there's a mouse move, and then there are two controls associated to each date, yeah, the background and the date itself. So this is going to take care of that. So when you click on it, it's going to set the date, yeah, the one that we call from the user form. So that is for that. So when you go back here, um, so that part take care of the load, and then this part is going to first load the date, the default date, the current month into the date. Okay, so this part is running and adding all the dates. And what else? As far as the positioning is, so this one you run the get date. So for example, if you go back in here, F7, so we call the get date as soon as the text box is clicked on, yeah. So if I go to the top, this part, like try to bring the a date picker right next to the control, so this part positions it. So if you want lesser gap, more gap, so this part is where it's going to take care of, yeah. For example, here now the gap is this much, yeah. But if you want more gap, lesser gap, you can bring down maybe the 2, so that it shows right next to the, like this, yeah. So that is that. If you use this in the multi-page, okay, so for example, this one is the date picker is right in the form itself, but let's say that all these objects are in multi-page, then you'll have to update this line, okay. This will be the name of your multi-page, so you just need to update these two lines, and then it's good to go, yeah. And then just comment this out and then bring this back when you're using multi-page, okay. That will be all here, and then for the color you can go to the module here, yeah, DatePicker X module, um, and then these are all the colors for it, okay. So for example, this is the back color for the calendar itself. For the dates, these are the back color for the dates. You can use RGB as well. You can use this hex or whatever you're familiar with. All these color codes are from, for example, from here itself. Like if you press F4, you can copy the color codes. Let's say that you want another color to be um, showing up behind this. You can just change it. For example, let's say you want a brighter one. You can use this color. Yeah. So if I go to this, just play around. I think it will not be too much. Oh, that was the same color. Yeah. Let's find another color. So if I change the color code here and load back the user form, so now the colors are different, yeah? Now the color must be same as the hover effect, so it's looking without effect. So think about that as well. Maybe we can add more intense, um, something like that, just for the demonstration. Yeah, so it can be set in that fashion as well. It's up to you, okay? Similarly, um, you can change what will be the, just resetting it back, what will be the font color, or like to match with the background, and then what will be the current date color, okay. It will highlight the current date as well if it is in the current month, and then the font, font color for color, yeah. And then what will be the hover effect, yeah, when the mouse is on top of that calendar, what color you want to showcase, okay. So this part, there's no relevance, so just skip that, but you can change this as well according to your need, and then play around. Here basically it's gonna this class is gonna trigger this code, uh, set date, so this code relates to this to find the user form, and then update the value wherever the the control it's supposed to update. Yeah, so pretty much that. Just pay attention to in the user form, this this get date, just pay attention to that. If you have any problem with the positioning, this is the code to refer to. If you face any issues, please do let me know. Again, I just designed this last week and I didn't get time to make a video, but yeah, now that I'm here, please do let me know if you face any problem. And I think that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, so just hide, like if you want to automatically hide the form, just add this. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Okay, and in order to design this, if you've watched the series, you've already know now how to do those. You can download the ICO, which is PNG format, and then you can change, like put the format of your, for example, let's say this is your text box color. You can just take a snippet of this and bring it to the PowerPoint like this, and then you can change the color of this background by going to shape fill and then get the color of that. Yeah, so when you take another snippet to make an icon for your user form, you can save it in this format, and then you can add a picture. Yeah, so that picture 2 something like this. And when you come back, where is it? So I go back here and maybe have this right here, and then we can add an image. This that will match the background. Okay, so you can play around more, and then you can if you have any problem, if you face any issues, do let me know. Again, thank you so much for watching, and in the next video we'll talk more about other UI and UX topics. I'm planning to share on how to hide all this close menu, create a custom movable like menu bar that you can customize it for yourself. Okay, so thank you again for watching, and if you could share these videos with your friends, it will be very helpful. Thank you and have a good day.